The United States is not prepared for what's coming. I think that is absolutely the truth. However, this can pertain to many different things. It could be a war with another country. It could be inflation. It could be a housing crisis, a financial crisis regarding the stock market, or something completely different. Today, we're going to talk about something completely different. Today, we are going to address cyber attacks and what we are now seeing and what we just saw this weekend. Now, what experts are highly concerned about is what is coming up. That is Labor Day weekend. We are about to see a record number of travelers. This is concerning because people could be stranded. So, if you plan on doing any traveling over Labor Day, you need to watch this video. If you know anybody that plans on doing any traveling, you need to watch this video. If you use the internet for whatever reason, you need to watch this video. I'm going to explain exactly what is going on, what experts are highly concerned with, and what you and I could be looking forward to in the near future. So, I'm going to break all this down in just a moment, but all I ask is one thing. It takes 2 seconds. Go ahead, hit that like button if you enjoy these daily updates, and now let's begin. So, cyber attacks. Is that something that we should really be concerned with here in the US? Well, the answer is unfortunately yes. Because we are kind of in the middle of a war between Russia and Ukraine. We're in the middle of a war between Lebanon and Israel. Israel and Hamas. We are in the middle because we are providing support. Well, here's what happened just recently. The Seattle airport. It says Seattle airport travelers dealing with long lines due to cyber attack. It's unclear when the cyber attack will be resolved, airport officials said. Now, this was a couple days ago. This happened on Saturday. Okay, I want to read you something. Look at this right here. This is what happened. It says the outages began early Saturday and took down several systems, including the Port of Seattle websites. The full scale of the outage has not yet been made public. Email and phone systems were also down on Saturday. Earlier Saturday morning, the Port of Seattle experienced certain system outages indicating a possible cyber attack. At a news conference on Sunday, airport officials confirmed that they believe there was a cyber attack. The airport said it's working with authorities to investigate the outages. Okay. Here is what we need to understand. This is a problem. Okay, we knew a potential cyber attack was coming. We didn't know it was going to happen to the Port of Seattle websites or to the airport. People were stranded. Okay, at the Seattle International Airport at SeaTac, people were stranded. The internet was down, phones were down, nothing was happening. People were stuck. Now, here's the reason why I'm bringing this to you. This warning to you today. It's because we are coming up to Labor Day weekend. And just look at this right here.
Record-breaking Labor Day travel week. TSA expecting to screen more than 17 million passengers between this Thursday and next Wednesday, up 8.5% from last year.
So, up 8.5% from last year. TSA is going to screen 17 million passengers in our airports. Record flying for this holiday weekend. Yeah. You know why it's record flying? Because people are taking their last vacations. It's going to be a 3, potentially 4-day weekend for them. They're going to take their last vacations before we are into fall. Okay, before people go back to school. That's what we're going to see happen. Now, this is why experts say they are warning the American people. Because this is a time when we see record numbers of travelers. This is a time where people panic. This is a time where systems, if they go down, even for 5-10 minutes, they are scrambling. People are screwed. People will miss flights. They will be stuck in airports. They will miss a cab. They'll miss their Uber. They can't pull something up on their phone for whatever reason. No internet. Well, how do they check into their flight if they can't pull up their boarding pass? Right? What do? They can't, and especially in Seattle just this weekend, they were telling people, do not check a bag. Absolutely not. Do not check a bag because we cannot pretty much keep an eye on it and we will lose it. don't check a bag. If you have a big bag and you have to check it, well, just be aware there could be some issues. Okay? Have your name on it, your phone number, your email address, your contact information, because there is a high likelihood they would have lost your bag. Now, what does this mean moving forward? Well, here's where we're at. This is not going to be the only weekend that we see a heightened number of travelers. Okay? We know it's going to happen for Labor Day. A lot of times it happens right around Thanksgiving. It happens usually right around Christmas as well. That people travel. They go and see friends and family and travel across the state line, or they travel in an airplane or whatever. This happens. But here's the thing. Experts anticipate more and more cyber attacks moving forward. We don't know what they're going to look like. We don't know if they're all going to be towards airports. But Seattle International Airport, again, it's a very, very busy airport. Very busy. So just think if this starts happening in New York and in LA, in Atlanta, right, in Texas. What happens when all these airports start to struggle because of a cyber attack? And again, this wasn't even a major one. This wasn't even a big one. But according to officials, they say that yes, this did hurt. People were stuck. People were stranded. Some were delayed. And one delay turns into 2 and 3 and 4. And by the end of it, you could be out 1, 2, 3 days of your entire trip. Yeah, just because of a small cyber attack. So, I want to give you this warning. If you are traveling, be prepared. Okay? Be prepared for what might come. Just understand the people at the airport, TSA, and the workers for the airline, they might not have anything to do with this. But at the end of the day, they're the ones that you deal with. So, be courteous. Just understand that, yes, this could happen. But that's what experts and the FBI have been telling us for many months. Even we've been hearing it for over a year from Homeland Security as well, right? But we've been hearing for a while that yes, there are a heightened number of risks that we face here in the U.S. because of all the tensions across the world, and cyber attacks are going to be the likelihood of what happens. Okay, so I will leave you with that. The one thing I do want to ask though. Just the one thing. When you are traveling, do you have a backup plan in case you can't fly? If you are sending, and this is one thing that I don't do, I would never send my kids, on an airplane without myself or my wife, simply because what if they were to get stuck? What if something were to happen and we are not there? They're stuck in a random airport, right? They get diverted somewhere else, or they just can't fly. For whatever reason. Yeah. You need to be cautious, and this is what the FBI has been saying for a while. Be vigilant. Okay? If you see something, say something. But again, I just want to leave you with that because I know a lot of people are going to be traveling this upcoming weekend. So again, just understand experts are highly concerned at this point because of all the potential cyber attacks that we could be facing. So, if you have any questions whatsoever, please ask your questions down in the comment section below. But as of today, that is what we know. So again, thank you guys for watching. Consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys on the next one.